Mafia. This what we gon' do. This our season. It's our time. It's our time. Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia.
Yeah, we the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, we the Buffalo Bills. You better know that. Look how we throwing and catching, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. You better know that. Look how we running and hitting, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. Reppin' the Mafia, yeah. Reppin' the Mafia Bills, Mafia, yeah. You better know that. Look how we throwing and catching, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. You better know that. Look how we running and hitting, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. Homie, now listen. Everyone play their position. Buffalo,
ladies and gentlemen,
they say we tripping.
It's your boy back at it again. Welcome to another edition of the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills are 4-1 atop the AFC East, like it should be. 4-1, I'll take it. We should be 5-0. We already know what it is. But here we are. We just took care of the Pittsburgh Steelers like they were the Houston Texans. We took care of them like they were the New York Jets of old. Right? What's going on with these Bills, man? This is not a Bills that I recognize. I do not recognize these Bills. But you know what? It's a Bills team that I could certainly get used to. My goodness, we can do things at will. At will. And here's the crazy part. We're not even 100%. And I get it. This is the NFL. You're not going to be 100%. But my goodness, we look good. I got to let this rock. Let me let this rock.
Touchdown, yeah. Got another touchdown, yeah. Cause we done Buffalo Bills.
If you guys are wondering who this is, man, this is my man Drip Sanchez. A lot of people would ask me, who this, man? Who is this? Now you know. Hey, touchdown. Hey, folks, let's get right into it, man. I appreciate you guys all tuned in. Is love, always love, and I gotta start the show off immediately with giving a big shout out to my man Kevin Page. Kevin Page, if you're still watching right now, shout out to you. Just became a Bing Squad member. Just because my bell is broken, I have not replaced it, doesn't mean I can't show you some mother effing love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna have to use my bell and tappity tap on that thing, like my man Happy Gilmore. Tappity tap it in. Let's go. So folks, here it is, man. Here we are. Listen, man. We are. Listen. Let's take care of what we just took care of. Let's take care of what we just took care of. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's go back. Let's do a quick recap on the week that was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, we already know what's coming. We already know, if you just follow, what's coming our way. We already know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. By the way, shout out to my man Ben G showing love from the T-Dot. What up? What up, my man? Are you a 905er? Are you a 416er? Which one are you? Are you a sixer? Because if you are, you're original. You know what I'm saying? But if you start giving me the 519s and all that stuff, man, we're gonna talk about it. But anyway, John is savage, bro. John said, on to our next victim. Golly, John, take it easy, big fella. Take it easy, Johnny. Anyway, my man Benji's from the 416. Okay, you're original. You're original, Benji. I gotta give it to you, man. All right, fellas. And ladies, whoever's watching right now, salute to y'all. If you guys are tuned in for the first time, do me a favor. Smash that like. You have no idea who I am. This is Rico. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. We are tuned in to kind of get a recap, and then we're moving on to Kansas City. You know what I'm talking about. Namdi, I see you, kid. What up? What up to the whole chat? So check this out, folks. This past game, man, we could do no wrong. It's like we had choices. You know what I'm saying? And in an NFL game, not many times you have choices. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I have the choice. We had the choice to run the ball if we wanted to. We chose not to. We chose to air it out. That's what we do. We throw it up. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Davis back. Seems to be 100%. What a different offense this is with Gabe Davis in the fold. We already know what Stephon Diggs is going to do. Khalil Shakir came through and was handling business. We're pretty damn deep at the receiver position, man. Like, think about it. Kumro goes down. Got it. Isaiah McKenzie goes down. Got it. Gabe Davis was down. Got it. Isaiah Hodges steps up. Got it. Khalil Shakir steps up. Got it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a wonderful feeling knowing that you have such a potent offense. And you listen, man, you can't go wrong with it. We've got to embrace what has been given to us. You know what I'm saying? And it's a long time coming because we've built this to what it is right now. This didn't just come together. You know what I'm saying? People just think, oh, it just came together. Nah, fam. This was time. It took time to get what we needed. You know what I'm saying? We had to get the quarterback. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? I got to give a shout out to my man, Kevin Page. I see you, Kevin Page. I'm new here. Did the live stream already happen? Nah, baby. You right on time for the live stream, baby. Let's go. So for this team, it didn't just, you know what I mean, come together, man. This was a plan. This was, dare I say, a process. You know what I'm saying? This was a process. And a lot of teams out there, they're top loaded. You know, they're heavy in the big names, quarterback, receiver, RB, safety, linebacker. But once you peel that away, it's hollow. It's hollow, man. It's like when you build a house. You know what I'm saying? You just put, you know what I mean? It's like 3 little piggies, man. There's a lot of teams out there that's just built a straw. Over with. It's a wrap. There's some teams that, you know, let me spend a little money. Let me invest in the draft and really do what I gotta do. And they build their house of wood. Some depth, but not great, because you can still get your ass blown over. Right now, this Bills team, that shit is built solid. It's a brick house. She's a brick. How? Yo, that's the Bills right now, man. Freaking brick house. Blow on, yo, this is gonna sound funny. Blow on these dudes all you want. They ain't tumbling over. It's that deep. And it's a testament to Brandon Beane. It's a testament to the scout team. It's a testament to the head coach. It's a testament to the whole the Pagulas. You know what I'm saying? They said, yo, do what you do. I'll do what I do up here. Brandon, McDermott, all you guys, just do what you do. I ain't gonna meddle in your affairs. Unlike Jerry Jones, he's up in everybody's sauce. But the Bills don't have a straw house. The Bills don't have a wood house. Yo, this house its foundation is set. And it starts with our quarterback. I'm just saying, man. You guys know me. I'm always full of damn analogies, and I think this is one of my favorite ones. This house is freaking a brick house. Try to blow me over, son. It's going to take a lot. And we have to now show it. We got to showcase it. And we got a big one now coming up against the Kansas City Chiefs. But boy, did it look good in Buffalo on a windy day. Because Pittsburgh was looking like that was a wooden house right there. They came in looking kind of all right. Let's see what you got. That's it. Yo, let me blow all over you guys, man. And that we did. Bombs away. Just going. And they couldn't stop a damn thing. Minkah Fitzpatrick is one of the best in the game. I didn't hear much from him. Did you hear anything from him? Did you guys hear anything from him? He got robbed in the end zone. My man, Gabe Davis became Debo. He said, give me your chain, is what he did. All you, and this is the best way I can put it. You run your route, all you hear is the bicycle. That's Gabe Davis coming, man. And then once that chain is out, Minkah, you should have tucked that shit in, because Gabe was like, give me that stuff. That's mine. Right in the end zone? Ooh, that's dirty. You got Debo, man. Forget about Moss. You got Moss. No, I mean, you got Debo, man. I took that shit because that's mine now. Now go run into your little hoopty and get going. Namdi, my man Namdi says, yo, I heard Minkah's tears from being smacked. Listen, man. Yo, he took it like a Jeep, man. He tried it. He tried, and Gabe was like, nah, fam. You saw me in the gym? You saw me in the gym. You saw me and my boy in the gym. We're not playing around this year. Come on now. So shout out to the whole team, man. Real talk. But before we go into talking about the Steelers and how we waxed that and all that stuff, we'll get into that. But there was a rumor that was out there today, and I didn't give it any wind. I didn't give it any, you know what I'm saying, any oomph behind it, because all this chatter of like Christian McCaffrey, now that Matt Rule got fired, rightfully so. That guy was a bum. He was a bum last year, and they brought his ass back. I don't know why. You guys didn't give your team a damn chance. But I guess they invested in him, so they got to see what they got. And they got nothing. A 1-4. The team is 1-4 for crying out loud. But furthermore, Christian freaking McCaffrey. That's the chat right now. Now that there's no head coach over there, you want to try to move on McCaffrey? Like, what's changed? You think I just don't understand why that all of a sudden McCaffrey is up for, you know what I'm saying, debate on whether he's going to get traded now. Why would the Panthers give him up? That's their only chance right now. Chubb Hubbard is cool, but nah, you ain't McCaffrey. PJ Washington, who is it? PJ Washington, PJ Johnson. I don't know who the PJ out there is going to be manning that position, but the Bills trading for McCaffrey, it's like back to the whole Saquon thing. What are you giving up for McCaffrey? They're going to want something. And if you really think about it, is that the type of running back that we want on this squad? We just got James Cook. So what you're telling me is if you're going for McCaffrey, that's why I know it's bullshit. But if you're going for McCaffrey, that tells me that you failed on James Cook and you want nothing to do with James Cook. You want nothing to do with James Cook. You want nothing to do with Zach Moss. Those aren't your guys. But more specifically, James Cook. That's what that tells me. But they're not going to do that because that admits failure. And Brandon Beane is not a guy that is going to just give up that quickly. He will hold out. He will hold out as much as he can because he already made that mistake by moving on from Wyatt Teller. Had he held on to Wyatt Teller, things changed. Now, we got what we needed out of Wyatt Teller, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to quickly just get rid of something he drafted. So he's going to, especially somewhere that high. Like, look how long he held on to Zay Jones until he got, okay, I'm done with Zay Jones. You feel me? So this whole McCaffrey chat, I am buying it. Not buying it. Now, if it does happen, what's going to change? That's my thing. What's going to change? We had this team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, on their back. We had them on their back. You know what I'm saying? We could do what we wanted with them. And you think, all right, we're just gonna run the ball and just smash right through them. Just let's go. No, we decided to keep throwing the freaking rock. We ran the ball 18 times. 18 times. Golly, man. But that tells me that we could do what the hell we want at will. If I want to run, I'll run. If I don't, and I want to throw the ball up, I'm gonna throw the ball up. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And that's exactly what they did. And that's what we're doing now. They don't really, the run is not a priority for the Bills because they are so damn good at airing the ball out. And I have to come to grips with it. I hate it because there's going to come a time where we're going to need to run the rock. And then it's going to become foreign to us. It's going to become foreign. We're like, what? Running the rock? I forgot how to do that. All I know how to do is run routes and pass block. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully that changes. My man Bullish Bill says, yo, I posted this a week ago in the Facebook group. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but all right, cool. But I saw my man David. What's up, David? Straka? I'm going to say Straka. Win now, Rico. CM versus Cook. I would go with CM over Cook in the passing game in close matchups. So, I mean, listen, there's no debate. I would take CMC over James Cook. Like, there's no debate. Not whatsoever. I just don't think they're going to do it. I just don't think you can do it because you got to give up something for it. And the Panthers, Lord knows they need a lot of help on that squad. They ain't just gonna give that up. So, but the Bills aren't gonna give up a whole lot, and neither the Panthers are not just gonna give up CMC. Their face to the franchise. He is their face to the franchise. You remove CMC from that team, who's the face to the franchise? Laviska Shenault, Chubb Hubbard, right? Like Anderson, Baker Mayfield. Like, they got nobody, man. They don't have anybody for them to be the maybe that corner, the rookie corner they got. I forgot his name. Like, nah, man. It's not happening. Or sorry, the second-year corner. It's just not happening. So, like, if you're gonna get rid of the face of your franchise, like Saquon Barkley, you're gonna have to get something up. So I'm not buying it. I don't know who put. And here's the thing. Here's another thing I gotta put out there, right? Let's just say it was Rico from the Buffalo Fanatics that say, hey, by the way, guys, I heard that CMC's coming to Buffalo. Everybody was like, well, where'd you hear? You know what I mean? And then it doesn't happen. Boy, would I get my ass roasted. And it's happened before. You know what I'm saying? Buddy puts out, coming to the Bills. And then we just let it slide. Yo, where's the outrage? I'm like, you're wrong. Yo, Bills fans are funny, man. But anyway, let's move on. Back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Absolute domination. Absolute domination. And I'm surprised. Because Mike Tomlin, I'm surprised that he didn't bring that Air Force One energy for the black ones. This guy was tiptoeing in the white Air Forces. It was the Bills that put the black Air Force Ones on. We were about that life. We were ready to get after it. We did not care. In the words of Mike Tomlin, we do not care about your feelings. We ran up on you. You and those damn white Air Force Ones trying to keep them clean. Man, black Air Force Ones, we roll different. And that's exactly what Josh and them boys did to y'all. The defense did the same damn thing. That was Black Force One energy. And I'm going to tell you right now, we need to bring that energy next week. 4 o'clock. You guys already know what it is. Now, what did you take away from this game? And that's what I want to get into right off the bat. What did you guys take away from this game? I'm curious. You guys let me know. Because there were a lot of things that, good and bad, that could have been taken away from this game. I'm curious to say what you guys are thinking. Pierre Kingpin says, yo, we came in with them New York Timbos, man. Yo, listen, there's Timbos, because nobody's trying to scuff your Timbs, man. Buckwheat Timbs, you're not trying to scuff your Timbs. People still care when they wear the Timbs. They'll stomp you out, but they still care how they look. When you wear black Air Force Ones, you don't care about anything. Don't care. Cell phone falls out of pocket, don't care. You want to know you're about to get that first, and then I'll look for my cell phone. Timbo energy. If you rocking Timberlands, you still want clean Timbs. You're not trying to muck them up. Black Air Forces, everything's out the window. There are no rules. And that's exactly what the Bills did to the Steelers, man. No rules, baby. Cage match, no rules, tables, all that stuff. But I like that. Timbos, you can still get your work in, but you still want to try to get out clean. And essentially, it's like we could have did that. It's like we put the Air Force Ones in the first half, and then we put our Timbos on in the second. Chilled out. You feel them? TM17 says, yo, Rico, my main question, how did you feel about Knox contract? I didn't mind the Knox contract, really and truly, because it's a building piece. Now, and it's a great question, by the way. And I'm gonna refer to what happened last night. Look how important a tight end, a good tight end is to a quarterback. That is your blanket. That is when your receivers aren't getting open or not, or your vision's not there, you can go to old reliable. And that was Travis Kelce yesterday for Pat Mahomes. 4 touchdowns in the red zone off of 25 yards. Essentially, the Raiders did a good job of bracketing him and keeping him from blowing the game up. Problem is, where it really counted is where y'all forgot to cover. I mean, those touchdowns, the routes that he ran weren't crazy routes. It was just guys that just, I don't know, they assumed that they had everything under control. And then Travis was like, nah, man, me and this guy have been doing this. We've been doing this type of work. Y'all better do your homework. Thank goodness that we have a defense that, A, is familiar with this team, and B, have the dogs to match up with this team. I don't know what the hell happened to the Raiders yesterday. The Raiders freaking pissed me off, man. And I'm not a Raiders fan whatsoever. But watching that game, I was frustrated. So damn frustrated, man. Can we talk about that? Let me just pause on these Bills talk real quick. Because you got me talking about tight ends and Dawson Knox contract. I like Dawson Knox contract. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I think it was fair. And I think that he's going to be a big piece of this offense going forward with Allen. But let's go to this freaking Raiders game. All right. So first and foremost, kudos to McDaniels for not abandoning the run. Knowing that you have a dog in Josh Jacobs and you keep running that man. And the freaking Raiders, the Chiefs could not stop him. He had 154 yards on the ground. The guy just could not be stopped. The guy is just an all-around dog of a back. Now, the freaking Raiders, man. Number one, McDaniel. Freaking McDaniel, man. Why the hell would you go for 2? You gain nothing when you go for 2. Tie the freaking game up. There was 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. There was like 3 to 4 minutes left, and you decide to go for 2 because the analytics? What? Did you forget that you have freaking Pat Mahomes back there and Andy Reid? Yo, we thought we had it in the bag, and we had 13 seconds left on the clock. Your bum ass decided to go for 2 with 4? But the analytics, what? Boy, you deserve to lose that game. You deserve to lose that game, man. Golly, going for 2. And then your team stops the Chiefs. Had you just gone for 1, it's a tie ball game, less pressure on you. You can do things differently and keep it moving. But nope. You fail on 4th down. And now the team just gets to milk the freaking clock. Ugh, y'all make me sick, bro. The Raiders, I'm not a Raiders fan, but I was sick for Raiders fans. Sick. I was sickened. Watching that like Hunter Renfrow, know your role, number one. Know your freaking role. What are you trying to get the shine for? I don't know. And I'm not going to blame Hunter Renfrow. You know what I'm saying? Lines communicated, like miscommunication, both receivers in the same area. It's happened to the Bills before. I think it was against the Titans where there was 2 players in one area. It's like, come on, what are y'all doing? Well, Hunter and Devontae in the same area, y'all knock each other down, and that's it. That's the game. Now, I got a bone to pick. With Colin Cowherd. Now I'm off of that Raiders game. Raiders, y'all suck, man. Y'all freaking suck, man. And y'all deserve to lose that game. Devontae Adams, bro. Yo, instead of you taking your frustration out on that cameraman, and he's about to take you for a ride, my guy. He's about to take you for a ride. You should have put your hands on McDaniel, number one. And then number 2, put your hands on Hunter Renfrow. Get your ass out the way, man. Golly, the Raiders, man. God, if I'm a Raiders podcaster, bro, I'm losing my ish. Yo, Rated R Rico you would have had Rated R Rico all 4 weeks. Straight up. Devontae Adams was pissed. And I'm sure he's still satisfied with the move he made to go to the Raiders. I'm sure he's still satisfied with it. But he is frustrated as ever. And he took it out on that poor cameraman. He pulled the Dennis Rodman. That's what he did. And now this guy's about to make a boatload of money off of Devontae Adams. And let me tell you this. The word out there is he's charging him. He's charging Devontae Adams. Crazy. All right. But I mean, everybody saw it. You pushed him. And number 2, he was in the hospital. I don't know for what injuries he sustained to go to the hospital, but he was in the hospital. So guess what? You're about to get fined, and I wouldn't be surprised if they suspended you. They got to do something. They can't just let him ride and say, yo, here's your fine. He lost a lot of money. By the way, if you guys are tuned in for the first time, please do me a favor, smash that like. If you guys are back once again, you guys are valued and you guys are longtime viewers. Smash that like even harder. Appreciate you. David Coolers, yo, he fired the cameraman just got money. Oh, he definitely got money. Yeah, man, he shouldn't have did that. Listen, I don't know if you've seen this meme before where there's pretty much a wolf and there's a cliff. And there's a cliff and there's a wolf. And there's a bird or a hawk or an eagle right on the offset of the cliff, right? It's just flying on the cliff. And they show the wolf just so freaking angry at this hawk or bird or whatever. It's going to leap off the cliff to get the bird, right? Problem is, you're in your anger. You're so freaking mad. You're not even thinking that you're about to jump off the cliff and try to get this freaking bird that's sitting there like going to watch you just fall. And that's exactly what happened to Devontae Adams. The guy was so upset and disappointed, or whatever the case is, the first person he could take his anger out on was a poor cameraman. And the cameraman is about to get paid. Apparently, he's asking for $100,000. So you're not only going to get fined by the league, you're probably going to get suspended by the league, who knows how long. And then you're going to get, you got a charge on you. It's probably going to get dropped, but you never know. And then, Devontae, you're going to remember this one. You will remember this one. That push is probably worth $100,000. You damn right it is. My man's going to be singing Kia a whole way to court. My neck, my back. You push me and I'm making money. I'll tell you, man. He's going to be singing Kia all day. Man, the Raiders suck. I'm sorry. I have to say that, man. They suck, man. I'd be pissed if I was a Raiders fan. Devontae Adams, shame on you, first of all. Taking out on a poor little cameraman trying to do his damn job. Come on now. My man Noble says, yo, that cameraman was lying on the ground like crackhead Easel from Did Friday. My neck, my back. I'm telling you, man. But he actually got up somewhat. I looked like he kind of rolled back up to get back into what he was doing, then it kind of panned away. But anyway, we're off of the Raiders, man. I'm done because they pissed me off so much. I'm getting mad talking about it because of freaking McDaniel. McDaniel, you bum, man. Anyways, back to the Bills because that's where it's at. So let's talk about 5 takeaways. All right. And I'm curious to see what you guys took away from this this Bills team, right? What were your 5 takeaways from this game? Well, let me start with this one. Ken freaking Dorsey. Ken Dorsey has risen to the challenge. And not only has he risen to the challenge, he has got that thing in a headlock. And he's earning every bit of it. Like, kudos to Ken Dorsey. Didn't change a whole lot. He's come in and has instilled himself into this team. They know him well enough that he's earned all their trust. He's earned their trust. And how he did it was obviously showing his fiery nature all through camp, all through the 4 years that he's been with them. So they know him well. And then what put the icing on the cake was when he lost his shit when we lost to the Dolphins. Just moving shit around and they loved it. And that's what you want to do for your team. You ride for your team. My man called him King Ken. Well, guess what? King Ken is getting all the love from this team, and he's getting all the love from me because King Ken right now, 5 weeks into the season, he's got the Bills #1 in yards a game, #1 passing team, and he's got the #2 points per game. He's got the #2 offense in the league. We're scoring 30 points a game, guys. 30 points a game. And we knew that the first 7 games was going to be a tough 7 games. Did we not? We talked about that, right? The first 7 games was going to be a gauntlet. But it's not looking like that because the Bills are so potent on offense. We're making teams that are supposed to be decent look like freaking elementary freaking teams, like a JV team. And we're being slaughtered right now from the media saying, they didn't play anybody. It's because we're making it look like they're trash. We've exposed them. The Rams were supposed to be a good team. They didn't really lose many pieces. The O-line had to be reshuffled a little bit, but they still got some damn good pieces on their team. Allen Robinson got added. OBJ got lost. It's fine, but they still got Cam Akers. They still got some dogs on that squad. They brought in their linebacker in there. They were still supposed to be a good team, and we came in there and waxed them 31-10. And then people have looked at the film that the Bills put on the Rams, and that's how the league works. What the hell? The Bills waxed the Rams. What did they do? Okay, let's see what we did. And now the Rams just look like whatever. All right, the Titans. Titans were the #1 seed last year. Yes, they lost AJ Brown. Yes, they lost Harold. I think it's Harold. Is it Harold? I'm saying right. Their defensive line. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're still a decent team. And we crushed them 41-7. 41-7. A well-coached team in the Titans. 41-7. The Dolphins squeaked out a win against us. That's fine. I thought we were going to split that anyway. And we'll get them right back back in the week 15. We'll be back with you guys. Then the Ravens, a tough one, a tough game against the Ravens. We came back from 17 down. 20 unanswered points. Let's roll. 23-20. And then Steelers, 38-3. That's the first time the Steelers have gotten beat down this bad since 1989. Fam, that's 30 plus years ago. We're making teams look pedestrian. But some people want to shit on us saying, like, we didn't play anybody. Y'all didn't play nobody. Boy, please, man. Stop playing with me, because the first 7 weeks is a tough week, man. The first 7 weeks of the season, we're going to be tough, but we're making it look easy. David Reed comes in and says, 1-4 in the red zone. We still got a lot of cleanup. David, don't try to steal my thunder, baby. Don't try to steal my thunder. Don't try to steal my thunder, bro. So Ken Dorsey, great freaking job, fella. Let me go back to my notes. Ken Dorsey, number 1, rise to the challenge. That's my first takeaway. Love what he's doing with his offense. Number 2, red zone freaking offense, man. I don't know about y'all, but we've got to be better in the red zone. We've got to be better in the red zone. And that's why I was getting mad at my man David, because David Reed was like, hey, man, we're 1-4 in the red zone. We still got to clean that up. You damn right. That's what I took away, because we went against a team that, you know what I'm saying, we made them look not so great. But what we need to really clean up on is our ability to close in the red zone. I remember when Dable was here, that was one thing that we practiced a lot the last couple years, was how we do in the red zone. And we were very potent in the red zone. We need to be better in the red zone, folks. There's no and ifs, buts about it. We do. And I'm about to pull the stats up for how we've been doing in the red zone, and third down efficiency. So right now, we're one of the best in third down efficiency. We are 34 for 61. Just above 50%. We're like 55, 56%. 55.74. Oh, that's close. I was trying to round it out. But red zone is where we need to get better. And I just had it, and I just lost it. Damn it. We need to get better in the red zone. Like and you saw the last few games, we just missed that one. We just didn't. There was one great ball that was going to go to Stephon Diggs, just out of his grasp. We just need to clean it up, man. Once we clean it up, once we get a nice little rhythm, we're set. But once we get in the red zone, we've got to finish. We can't just come away with field goals. Field goals, listen, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Field goals are not enough. We've got to do more. And we're a good team, man. We're a very good team. And teams like ours need to be able to capitalize in the red zone. That's how you close teams out. When you get in there, you handle your business. The House TV, what up, man? What's happening? Thanks for that super chat. I appreciate that. I bought a white jersey last year. You got me saying a white jersey. I bought a Trey White jersey last year, and he was out. And I bought a high jersey this year, and now he's out. Whose jersey should I buy next? Nathan Peterman? Nate Peterman! Thank you for letting me yell out Nate Peterman. If you're going to buy a jersey, I would suggest that you don't buy any jerseys. How about that? Refrain from buying jerseys, sir, because it seems as though every jersey you buy, it seems to bring some bad luck to some of the players on our team. So how about you knock it off and put the wallet away, put the credit card away, and just watch like the rest of us. Now, if you want to go buy a jersey, do what you will with it. Go buy a Patrick Mahomes jersey. Go buy a Travis Kelce jersey. You know what I'm saying? Go buy a Kansas City jersey. I mean, do that. That'll help us in one way. But yeah, refrain from buying jerseys, sir. Thank you. And that comes from all the Bills Mafia. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. We've got to be better in the red zone. That's for sure. That's one of the takeaways that I had. That's takeaway number 2. Excuse me. My man Pierre the Kingpin. What up, Pierre? Because it says Josh Allen deep ball looks potent, man. Him having that in that bag, sheesh. He can do it anytime he wants to. And I remember a couple years ago where we were like, he was going deep but just wasn't connecting. right? John Brown just wasn't connecting with John Brown. It just was just off. Last year, he was fine tuning it, especially at the beginning of the year, missing on wide open receivers. It's just not there. He's absolutely refined his deep ball passing. He's refined it to the point where he can throw that shit off his back leg. He's got traffic coming his way. He's got somebody in his face, and it's just a flick of the wrist. It's a flick of the wrist. I would hate to be in this position. And I would have really liked to see it. I mean, whenever we're going to see this. But anyway, I would love to see that we have to go all out for a Hail Mary, right? And I would love to see just Allen just crank that thing. And I'm talking about like wherever the hell and we have to watch out because he'll probably throw it at the end zone. So like from the 20-yard line and just crank that thing. And you know he can buy time. He knows how to buy time. So all the Hoggies just got to protect him, give him 3 or 4 seconds to really let these guys get downfield, right? All our guys run, 40 yards in 4.5 speed, right? So give him 4 or 5 seconds. He'll take that time, get you to the end zone, and just let him heave that thing. I would love to see him crank one because we never really get to see a full motion because he makes it look so easy. Just a flick, and that's 60 yards down the freaking, dude, man. Unbelievable. But he's got that at his disposal, and that's lovely to have. My goodness. Pierre comes in, and again, he goes, what did Pierre say? Pierre's saying, time for a slight concern with Tyler Bass. My guy is starting to look human. No. Don't be getting on Tyler Bass. Tyler Bass is still Tyler Bass. You know what I mean? Tyler Bass is still Tyler Bass, man. I'm not concerned with Tyler Bass, truth be told. But if you want to bring a concern up, it's not with Tyler Bass. I would bring the concern up with if anything, the holder, because that's usually what the problem is. It's usually the hold is a little off, the laces are out a little bit. So if you're gonna get on someone, it's about the holding. But even then, I'm nitpicky. And my man Bobby Rake absolutely agrees with me. Buy him a Mahomes jersey. If you're gonna shell out some good money, go ahead and get that Pat Mahomes jersey. You're gonna spend a good dollar on that, but you are helping all of Bills Mafia when you do that. Good on you, sir. Bills Mafia will thank you later. Now, on to my next point. Point number 1, Ken Dorsey. Point number 2, we've got to be better in the red zone. We've got to be better in the red zone. Number 3, DBs the DBs were challenged. That's what I took away from that. And it concerns me slightly because the guy that I've been critical of, only because it's not hate, but I've been critical because he's manning that position at the cornerback spot, and that's Kaiir Elam. Kaiir was definitely challenged. They went at his ass and did not stop. Don't take my word for it.
And it's caught by Pickens. 1st and 10. Rolling, completing. There's Pickens. Pittsburgh is driving down to the 13-yard line. It's taken 8 plays to get to this.
Counted going into this game for 85% of the Bills' total yards.
Okay, here's Pickens getting a completion. There's Pickens stretching it out. They may give him the yardage for the first. Let's
get healthy, Jim.
3rd and 5. As Pickett throws a deep ball to Pickens. He holds the ball up with 2 hands as if to say, see, I've got it. Another great catch. Got to get to the 14 for a first. Good protection. This pass floating out of bounds.
Cameron Hayward, it's like that's a big deal, and I'm in your world now. And
here's Pickett, sideline route, and it's after Young Sheldon on CBS to go and hurry up. Look for a second option this time, Tone. And again, it's Pickens. Look at him. Tom Landry.
Belichick, well, that was number 1 at 21.
Okay.
Belichick with 19.
Oh, there you go. Of course. Here's Pickett. I might have been there for 1 or 2 of those games.
Now, George Pickens is a beast, number 1. Let's get that out of the way. Let us get that out of the way. But the Pittsburgh Steelers saw something. They saw something they saw something in watching film, and they said, okay, that's where we're going to attack. George, get ready. And that he did. 6 receptions, over 80 yards, off of 8 targets. Now, not all of them were on Kaiir Elam, but they were definitely targeting Kaiir Elam. And if you think Kenny Pickett was able to get 6 and 83 against Kaiir, what the hell do you think Pat Mahomes is going to do? And I got a bone to pick with a lot of these Bills fans, always trying to make excuses for our players. Sometimes it's okay to be critical of our players, fellas. He was in zone all the time. It's going to happen. No, he wasn't always in zone. Did you not watch? I just gave you the footage, man. There were at least 2 to 3 plays where he's in man-to-man coverage. His forte. And George Pickens is George Pickens, but George Pickens still did his work. So I'm not mad at it. I said it with my last show. These are not L's, these are more lessons learned for our guy Kaiir Elam. But I still get concerned because now we're about to go up against the elite of all elite quarterbacks in Pat Mahomes. There's only 2 or 3 elite quarterbacks playing right now in the league, and that's Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes. Nobody else is really on that elite level like these two guys are. Jalen Hurts is actually playing pretty well as well, but I'm not putting him on the stage with Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. So Kaiir and the DBs, I'm not just going to put it on Kaiir, but Kaiir stood out to me more because they went at his ass because they saw some things that he does in camp and on film. And I've been saying it for a long time, and he bails early. So they're going to close that cushion. If I see a DB that bails, you know what I'm going to tell my quarterback? Yo, keep going to me. This guy's scared. He's shook. Simple as that. So Robinson, Valdez, Cantling, I think his name is over there. They got some decent receivers out there. And if they saw what we saw, they're gonna try Kaiir. So Kaiir better be ready. I'm just saying he better be ready. And this is a big challenge for him. And he has an opportunity to answer that call. And I look forward to it. And I think he's gonna redeem himself. I actually believe he's gonna redeem himself. Big stage. This is it. This is where you got to show us what you're really made of. We drafted you in the first round. Show us this is why. For moments like these, when we have to go against speed guys, you have a 4.39 40. You're 6'1". Dude, that's ideal. That's ideal. So you're gonna learn a lot. But boy, this is gonna be a test for you this week. So our DBs were challenged, more specifically Kaiir Elam, but we handled it very well because guess what? Kaiir was like, all right, I am getting cooked a little bit, but let me redeem myself by playing that man under. There was a man under, safety over top. He was underneath. He played it perfectly. Boom, right in position. Be in the right place, right time. That's exactly what Kaiir did. Bend but not break. That's great. So I'm not gonna poo-poo all over Kaiir, but there were some moments where I was like, fam, boy, if Kenny Pickett can see it, you know Pat Mahomes is gonna see it. So we got to fix that. And if you think I'm bullshitting, if you guys think I'm lying, or you guys think I'm over exaggerating, cool. Throw that potato, the potato spud on that chat. But if you feel like I'm speaking a little truth, give me that thumbs up. Give me that. Give me this. Give me the flames. Give me something that gets that we are on the same page. Give me that microphone. Do whatever you want. But y'all know what I'm talking about. House TV says, yo, after 5 years, I can finally say pay Edmonds. Y'all ready to pay Edmonds? I mean, he's earned it so far. So far, he's earned it. You can't go wrong with it. By the way, I got to give a shout out to my man, Slick Crook. What up, Slick Crook, the shooter? What's happening, bro? He goes, Rico, I think I just figured out Josh Allen's nickname. The other day you asked, what's Josh Allen's nickname going to be? I call him Big Boy Josh. But I sat here today and I thought his nickname should be Top Gun. Top Gun, huh? You're going to call him Maverick? By the way, I just recently saw Top Gun. Really good movie. Top Gun, huh? I don't know, man. Allen, I still like the truth. The boy is just the truth, man. That's for me, that's what I'm gonna call him. He's the truth. Y'all can call him the Winter Soldier. I like that nickname too, but like Josh there's so many nicknames for this guy. But NFL doesn't do nicknames like the NBA does. You know what I'm saying? You got Kawhi Leonard as a Claw. You know what I mean? LeBron James, the King. You got Kobe was they called him Bean, or they call him, you know what I'm saying, Mamba. Like the big ticket, Kevin Garnett, like they had nicknames. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Fundamental. And in the NFL, they don't really do nicknames for people, right? So, I mean, there's a couple here and there, but like not a whole lot. But for Josh Allen, to me, man, he's the truth, man. Straight up. The truth. That boy is nice like that. Anyway, moving on. So Number 1, Ken Dorsey. Number 2, red zone. We got to be better in red zone. Number 3, DBs. We're going to be challenged. Be ready for it. Be ready for that opportunity to step up because they are coming your way. Casey Bafield looked awful. Good thing for the Chiefs. The refs felt like they had to make up for a bad roughing the passer call by calling 5 or 6 flags in a row against the Raiders. Ooh, let me take a break from that. Let me take a break from my takeaway and talk about these freaking refs ruining the damn game. Yo, you're ruining listen, you're ruining the game for the viewer. The viewer is trying to watch a wonderful game, and then here come the refs messing things up. You're not only messing things up for those that love to just watch the game for the game itself, but you're ruining it for those that put money on the line. You know what I mean? The bettors out there. I'm not a big bettor. I don't bet. I mean, here and there I used to, but I haven't bet at all in the last couple of years, not bet. And there's a lot of money that goes on to this. And if you have, you know what I'm saying, like the game was online and that call alters the whole thing, you lost some guy 100 grand or you lost some guy 60 grand or whatever, bro, it's problematic. Now that's their fault, first of all, for betting and gambling and all that bull. But these refs are taking over the game way too much. Know your role. Just call the game the way it's supposed to be called and stop guessing. Well, it looked like, no, man. Did you get it or you didn't? Did you see it with your own eyes or you didn't? That Chris Jones call was absolutely dog shit. Horrible. Listen, somebody tried to tell me Matt Milano's hit was vicious. Knock it off. Matt Milano was just a light push, and then Tua just happened to fall very awkwardly and smash his head. It happens. Tom Brady gets whipped to the ground. I don't give a damn if he's 55 years old. Don't play then. They whipped him to the ground, a regular sack, call that. Are you freaking kidding me? And Atlanta had a chance to make a march back, to march and try to win this game. And now here comes Chris Jones. Chris Jones is an absolute animal, and he earned that sack, and then the refs bailed out the freaking Raiders. You got to be kidding me. What a damn joke. And that call is supposed to be something that's usually called for the home team, not the away team. What a freaking joke that was. Dog shit call. The guy rips the fumble, and not only that, he braced himself with his left arm, meaning he didn't put all his weight on Carr. But these refs they're getting in the way. Stop getting in the way of a damn good game. It's a piss off. My man David says, Eureka, we've been beating boys so bad it's taken them weeks to recover. Even the Dolphins were decimated. Hey man, injuries happen. Injuries happen. You just gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with it just like anybody else. I just like the fact that we're doing all right so far. We're doing all right. David Coolers, don't be a dickhead. He gives me the thumbs up and the potato. Don't be that guy. You clown. But anyway, y'all catch what I'm saying, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Now, my man Nicholas comes in and says, hey, Winter Soldier has stuck a bit with the NFL YouTube. So did I read that right? Winter Soldier has stuck a bit with the NFL YouTube. I mean, Winter Soldier's cool. But like, he isn't just a Winter Soldier. He's just that dude, man. He's the general. I mean, that's another nickname, the general. Everybody loves that man. He's legit. He's that good. He's that good. Now, let's go back to the list. So Ken Dorsey, number 1. Number 2, red zone. Number 3, DBs getting challenged. Number 4. It seems as though this is what I took away from the game. And it saddens me, but it's just the reality. We just don't care to run the football. We don't. Did you not notice that? This was the prime game. We had prime opportunity to fine-tune the run game, to fine-tune run fits, to fine-tune, you know what I'm saying, gap responsibilities and, you know what I'm saying, moving to second level. We had the opportunity for guys to jump in and really get their touches, and we didn't take advantage of it. I don't understand why we didn't. And I came to the conclusion we just don't give a damn to run the football. We feel that we can just throw the ball left, right, center, and nobody can touch us. That's how confident this Bills team is. That's how confident this quarterback is. That's how confident this offense is. I get it. But there's going to come a time that we need to run the football. And right now, There's just no need because we're just airing it out and nobody can stop it. And it's not going to be any different with the Chiefs because the Chiefs defensively aren't that great either. I mean, you saw what happened yesterday. They let Derek Carr in that offense, and not that they're terrible. It's a different type of offense. They actually run the football to kind of keep it balanced and kind of, you know what I'm saying, have the team guessing. Us, there is no guessing with us, man. We'll sprinkle in a couple runs here just to kind of throw you off, but we live in the air. We live in the air. And that's what it's going to be. And I've taken away to like, I'm to get all pissed off every damn week saying, run the ball. They don't give a damn to run the ball. They don't. They just don't. It's clear. You had 18 carries. Of the 18 carries, Josh had 6 of them. Sorry. Of the 18 carries, Josh had 5, and Case Keenum had 2. There's 7. There's almost half your carries right there. They don't care. Devin Singletary had 6. And what do you call it? James Cook had 4. And then you had 1 for Zach Moss. They don't care. They absolutely don't give 2 shits. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, though. I know a lot of people say, well, you've been hating this whole time and you just want to you don't want to give no love. This, not third. Well, I'm gonna give some love to James Cook because on that run that James Cook made, it was a nice vision, good vision. That's one thing I've said before with James Cook is he's a smooth runner. He's a finesse runner. He ain't no between the tackles, you know what I mean? Bang heads and you know what I'm saying? He's a smooth, finesse, patient runner. You know what I'm saying? And if he's got the speed, he should be able to hit those holes and get going. I haven't seen that yet. But this run right here, you got to give him credit for it.
The rookie up the middle. Cook to the end zone. And a touchdown. His first.
Well, there he is. That's your second round pick. You know, just needing to perfect some of his little stuff over and over, but what a perfect cutback. Then you see the acceleration, you see the ability. I mean, that shows up. One of the things is just learning the NFL and knowing protections and knowing what to do, but he's instinctive and he processes things really naturally. He's got smooth reads and cuts.
Shout out to James Cook, man. Nothing more pretty than a cutback. When you're going one way and you see just the line, everything just move with you. And you're like, there's the lane right there. A beautiful lane, takes the lane, and Minkah Fitzpatrick is no joke. He's a solid tackler, all-around player, and he made Minkah look like just a second-tier player. You got to give him credit. You can't even hate on that. Smooth delivery, got it on time, cut back, and then the rest is history. He does his own thing. Now, here's my thing. Did he do enough there to earn the trust of Ken Dorsey to say, all right, man, just give me the ball. Give me the freaking ball. Give me the ball. Because I personally would like to see more. I want to see more of James Cook. What pisses me off, though, is that we just don't care to run the football. 6 carries, you get 2, you get, like, come on, son. We drafted the guy in the second round. Are we going to use him or not? Yeah, he's a rookie. I don't give a fuck about if he's a rookie or not, man. That's the easiest position to jump in and get work done. You've been doing it your whole life. There's no nuances about running the rock, you know what I'm saying, as a running back. You're not playing the quarterback position. That's a whole different ball game. You are the running back. If you're not getting the ball, you're either running a route or you're pass protecting. Right? It's a pitch. It's a counter. It's a trap. It's a dive. Like, there's nothing, there's no nuances, man. You know what the deal is. So, like, there's no, like, oh, I need to learn how to, fam. Like, you've been playing, you went to Georgia. You've been playing against guys that were baller like you. Your brother's in the league. He knows what it is. Get him in the game. Like, what are we wasting time for, man? Do you not know what you have in Zach Moss? You don't know yet? You're not sure? You don't know what you have in Devin Singletary? You're not sure yet? You don't know? If it was any indication, if there's any, don't listen, King Noble's trying to get me going right now. If there's any indication what a back looks like and what it's just pretty to see is what you saw Josh Jacobs doing. In between the tackles, just gritty, banging and all that good stuff. Dude had his shoe off, took his shoe, threw it to the side, and put a freaking linebacker on his ass. Running backs are a dime a dozen. Are they? I would just like to see us utilize our second round draft pick somehow, some way, maybe this game. Like, man, I want to have this guy succeed. Dude, do I ever? But I don't see nothing yet. And Dorsey's just sitting here just letting us air it out. And we do it so damn well. How do you say no? How do you say stop it? How do you say no mass, no more throwing? We're putting points on. But when we're putting points on, man, just sprinkle that brother in, man. Golly. I would love to see more Cook, man. And if I have an opportunity to big up Breece Hall, golly, Breece Hall looks good. I don't give a damn what y'all think. Breece Hall is the dude. Catching the football out of the backfield, 18 touches, almost 100 yards. Dude is legit. God, man, we missed out on that shit. But we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity with James Cook. But we just sitting on our hands. But the beautiful thing about this is the Jets don't have a Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? And when you have a Josh Allen, the ball needs to stay in Josh Allen's hand. And Josh Allen's hands. And that's my, I got to calm my ass down because, I want more, and I share the same sentiments with a lot of Bills fans. I want to see more runs, but how do you take the ball out of Josh Allen's hands when he is that dude? He can run, he can pass, he can do it all. So how do you take the ball out of his hands? And really, at the end of the day, there's politics, whether you want to believe it or not. There's politics. You got a highly paid receiver in Stephon Diggs. You got a newly paid tight end in Dawson Knox. You got Gabe Davis that is surging. You put a lot of money in that O-line. You know what I'm saying? And you got a $250 million freaking quarterback. You got to leave that ball in his hands. It's the policies of it, man. You're not going to give it to a guy that just got here. Although it shouldn't matter because you want to win games, you got to do it. But there's a pecking order. And that's unfortunately what we're seeing right now. It's a pecking order. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's just what it is. Walter, what up? Walter comes in and says, hey, Singletary is last on this team in yards per carry. I'm not sure where this perception of him clearly running the best is coming from. I think people are including Singletary's production as a catcher. They are definitely using the perception of him catching the football because he's been doing a better job this year of catching it. They put him out in space to catch the football. But looking at our depth, he's been our best, more efficient runner. He has been with the touches that he's been getting. So right now, Josh Allen leads the team. Devin Singletary leads the team with 40 touches. The next guy up is Josh Allen. The next guy up after that is Zach Moss, tied with James Cook. They both have 17 carries apiece. Devin Singletary has 171 yards. Josh Allen, 225 yards. Devin Singletary with 40 carries is averaging 4 yards a pop, 4.3. Zach Moss with 17 carries is averaging 5. James Cook, is averaging 5 yards a carry. But if they both have 17 carries. The longest rush from Zach Moss was 43 yards, and that was last game. Take that away, it's a whole different ballgame. James Cook, take that big runaway of 24 yards, it's a whole different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? So with 40 carries at 4 yards a pop, he's our more efficient runner with the touches. Now, would you like to see James Cook get more touches? Abso-freaking-lutely. Why aren't they doing it? They keep trotting out 3 running backs, a 3 running back system. Like, why are we still trotting out 3 running backs? Just last game, Zach Moss had 1 single carry. What is the point? What is the freaking point? Run with 2 backs and call it a day. And I feel like I talk about this every freaking week, but every week it comes up. It's freaking annoying, man. That's real. I can't stress that enough, man. And if I'm tripping, let me know if I'm tripping, man. And if you guys actually are feeling my frustration, y'all know what to do. Throw that mic up. By the way, my man M or Miss M, man, if Cook can be smooth 24/7 like that, we got the new back. We got that new back. Not distant Singletary, but that run was Camaro-like. listen, man, I'm not mad at that, actually. Kamara's a little more stronger. Like, he can deal, like, James Cook he's not like your strong back. Like, he will go down. Like, you give him and he's down. He gives me that impression. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I've seen thus far. But dude, it would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to see James Cook get like 10 carries? Let me see what he has with 10 carries. Let's see. Maybe it's the running back position, man. You need to get more touches, get more rhythm, and then we get to see what you really like. It's hard to get in the rhythm. But like, at the end of the day, you're a rookie. So the little opportunity that you get, you need to nail them. Case in point, that 24-yard touchdown run. The opportunities that you get, nail them. So that way, they can't deny you from being on the field. That's my main point. I've been trying to get at. Look at Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir, you already saw what it was. What did Khalil give you? Khalil gets in the game. Where's my man Khalil Shakir? Khalil. The guy right now, he's got 9 targets, 5 receptions, 98 yards. He has 75 yards receiving off of 3 catches and a touchdown. That's called making most of your opportunities. Straight up. New Mexico's a Eureka in his love affair with Brees Hall. You damn right. You damn right. But we'll see. Maybe James Cook opened some eyes with his run, and maybe he's getting the grasp of this offense. Because another part of it is, so Bobby says you can't use yards per carry argument there. I don't like it either, but some people want to use that as the end all be all. But the amount of targets, the amount of carries you get translates, right? So if they had both sample size the same, different ball game. My man Jeff King, what up, Jeff? Jeff King comes in and says Singletary is never given a chance to warm. You were a back, Rico. You know the term. It gets legit. It does, but you need to get warm, and that's the thing. And right now, and that's why it got me frustrated with my takeaway. We don't care to run the football. We don't, because when you give a guy 6 carries, you give a guy 4 carries. Like, how are you supposed to get a rhythm? How are you supposed to get warm? And how are you supposed to establish a damn run game? And to me, we don't give a damn. We don't, because we do so well passing the football. And how do you fault them? Because we've been doing it. We're the number 1 passing team in the league. We're the number 1 team in putting yards on the field. Number 1 in yards, number 1 in passing yards. We're the number 2 offense in the game. How do you deny that? You can't. You can't deny it until it doesn't work. Then go on and change it up. But I'm in the camp of, before it doesn't work, which I don't think it's ever going to, but before it starts to not work or have its challenges and its kinks, work in the run so we're still keeping teams off guard. But right now, they know what's up. They know we don't have a Josh Jacobs. They know that. And Andy Reid is no slouch. He's no dummy. He knows us very well. He knows Sean McDermott very well. So once again, it's gonna be a matter of mind games. Really, chess. Here we go again. This is what, matchup number 4 between the Bills and the Chiefs. Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. So that's the run game. So we don't care about the run game. That's my point. Another thing is, another takeaway I took from this was McDermott and Leslie Frazier were freaking dialed in. They were all the way dialed in this game. Listen, not just this game. They've been dialed in all year long. Look at the game plan they put against the Rams. Look at the game plan they put against the Titans. Look at the game plan, knowing that all those injuries that we sustained against the Dolphins, look at the game plan that they put up against that team, and we still almost came out with the win. Look at the game plan they put in the second half to adjust against the Ravens. And then look at what we did against his former teammate back in college, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leslie Frazier and Sean McDermott are all the way dialed in. And I'm here for it. And let's keep that up, because we got a big one coming up against the damn Chiefs. And Andy Reid, he's an OG, triple OG in this game. There's nothing he has not seen. And Pat Mahomes and him seem to be like this. Eric Bieniemy, he's very well familiar with this team. So we're going to see how this all plays out. It's going to be fun. Once again, it's one of those teams, man. I'm like, there's not a whole lot of there's like 3 teams that I despise in this league. Dallas Cowboys, that's number 1. I'm just always going to hate Dallas Cowboys. I'm like Stephen A. Smith. F Dallas Cowboys. New York Jets, can't do it. Just can't. That green, just, can't do it. And you already know New England Patriots. I don't give a damn how bad they are with Billy Zappi or whatever the hell that dude is. I don't care. Those 3 guys can't. Kansas City freaking Chiefs. They are my new team that I despise, with all due respect. Freaking Pat Mahomes with that little scanter that he does, that little scamper, that little trot that he does. He prances. Oh, that bugs me, man. Gotta knock that prance off of him. Just how he scampers to the freaking huddle. Oh, my gosh. Drives me insane. But those freaking Kansas City Chiefs, they drive me insane, man. That's another team I hate. Add that to the list. That's a 4th team I hate. Never really messed around with Kansas City Chiefs because I didn't fuck with them. But now, boy, they run me. They run my nerves. God, do they ever. My man said, yo, it's New Jersey Jets to you, sir. You're right about that. Bills Mafia, man. He goes, yo, Pats, Cowboys, and Steelers, now KC too. You damn right. KC is up there for me. It's up there for me. And every time I see them play a team and I see what's his face is rolling right and just diving all over the place, it just drives me, man. Yo, Reckless Rico, you are the best version of you when you tell it like it is. I mean, shoot, when do I not tell it like it is, man? It may not be popular with a lot of people. I'll tell you that much. But I tell it like it is, boy. At least I try to. But anyway, McDermott, Leslie, dial all the way in. Kudos to y'all, man. Y'all got a big one. And this is a big one for both of y'all. Because the last time y'all faced Andy Reid, y'all faced a lot of embarrassment. National media, Bills Mafia, they were asking for Leslie Frazier's head. So Leslie, Sean McDermott, the whole front office, everybody under Bills Mafia, y'all got to redeem yourselves. Because that last game, I don't care that we lost because of 13 seconds. We get it. The point is, at the end of the day, we took an L. We lost. Because had we won that game, I guarantee you we would have beat the freaking Bengals, and I guarantee you we would have beat the Rams. And we showed you what we could have done to the Rams. Straight up. But I'm telling you right now, boy, oh boy, this is a big one for Sean McDermott and Leslie Frazier. This is big. I don't care what anybody tells me. Yeah, Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen, they're going to duel. They're going to get theirs. But it's who makes the major adjustments. That's what it's going to come down to. Execution and adjustments. Straight up. That's it. Don't complicate life. That's what it's going to be. And all eyes are going to be on McDermott and Leslie Frazier. Because, boy, I can just hear it now. I can hear it now. Or I can hear, there you go. This is the cream of the crop. The Bills are the team to beat, which we are still. We are the team to beat. But this is a big test. Oh, it's gonna be nice. All right. And last but not least, my last takeaway from this game. Josh Allen is just an absolute monster. The dude is just, I wrote it down. He is the number 1 threat in the NFL. He's the number 1 threat. He's a bigger threat than Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson is a scary man. He's a bigger threat than Pat Mahomes, and Pat Mahomes is a scary man. But what is scarier than those two? Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a freaking boogeyman. I'm telling you, man. Like, come up with all the nicknames that you want, but to me, I like the truth, but he's the boogeyman, man. He scares the shit out of teams, bro. And I'm not even capping. I'm being for real. If I'm the Chiefs, I'm the Jets, and Josh Allen is coming to town, I am freaking petrified. And I'm not even trying to gas Josh Allen like that, but he's that dude. He's the truth. He's the boogeyman. Dude is scary as hell, man. You force him to pass, he will. And he will dot you for 500 yards if he wants to. No. Make him roll out. Psst, that's dangerous too. Don't do that. Keep him in the pocket. Play man to man. What? You turn your back on Josh Allen, he's gone for 17 yards. He's gone for 25. How do you stop this dude, man? I'm not even, like, listen, I'm not trying to overblow this thing, man. He's just that good. He's scary. That's the takeaway I took from this game, man. The dude is freaking scary. He is the boogeyman. I'm sorry, man. Shit, the Halloween crew show up yet? Yo, put your Josh Allen jersey on and go out as the boogeyman. People are going to ask you, like, what are you? Hey, little guy, what are you? Are you Josh Allen? No, bitch. I'm the boogeyman. What? Just say, and then your answer is put on the tape and you'll see what I'm talking about. Dude is scary. So when you guys go out for Halloween, trick or treat. Yo, the boogeyman. Just take some tape and put it on Allen's back thing, and just for now, just put boogeyman, because that's what he is, man. Dude is that dude. He is the dude. He is the truth. Josh Allen. That's what it is. Folks, those were my 5 takeaways. Big time takeaways. The Steelers were a formidable foe by name, but when it comes to it, they didn't stand a chance. They didn't stand a chance. The Bills are just a complete team. Now, everybody's facing some injuries. That there's nothing you can deny about that, but so are the Bills, and the Bills are still doing it. We don't have our 2 safeties. Two safeties are out. We don't have our corner. We don't have our middle linebacker. Like, everybody, well, we were injured. Well, so were we. And we still put up 38 points. Oh, by the way, and we didn't allow you to score a touchdown. So, on top of that. But you guys went up against a rookie, and y'all still had Najee Harris. Y'all still had Deontay Johnson. Y'all said Kenny Pickett still put up 327. You just didn't get in the end zone. Now, one more thing I got to address. Colin freaking Cowherd. I like Colin Cowherd. He's one of my favorites that I watch. Stephen A. Smith is my dude. I like Shannon. I like Skip. You know what I'm saying? I like a whole bunch of analysts out there, man. They're the new age analysts, man. They're legit. Love them all. But Colin Cowherd said some shit today. I was like, come on, fam. Knock it off, man. And I get it. You're supposed to drum up some love, and it's the media thing. It's the media thing, right? So, yo, my man Andrew Tadros is like, finally, you're addressing this shit. I guess I am. Buddy said today, let me see if I can try to find the audio. It's a long audio, but I'm just going to just give you the snippet of it, and then we're gonna keep it moving. I'm like, boy, you better cut it the F out. If you don't cut that shit out, bro, hold on, like, Colin, like, listen, let me just play the audio for you guys.
Oh, Tyreek Hill left.
I'm going to just fast forward it.
Catches for 3 of those 4.
Okay.
The only year Travis Kelce didn't lead him in catches was the last year where Tyreek Hill was unhappy with his contract, and so they tried to get him more catches. The foundation of this organization is the GM, the coach, the quarterback, the tight end, and that defensive tackle.
So right now he's talking about and how efficient the Chiefs are, right? But he's going to go into this whole soliloquy of how good Pat Mahomes is and how special he is. And then he mentions Josh Allen at the end. And this is where I got beef with Colin Cowherd.
Of course you take the 5 draft picks. I watched them last night. Nothing's changed with this team. They still fall behind.
Yep.
They're still the most talented.
Chiefs.
They're still unbelievably smart and clever in the red zone.
That's
they
true.
have the most talented quarterback. Listen, you can like Aaron Rodgers. Stop. Nobody in the league is close to Mahomes. Leadership, coming from behind, arm talent.
False, and more false. But I'll let him keep going.
Able to move. He's now separated himself. He's in a class by himself. Josh Allen.
See how he followed that up quickly? He's in a class by himself because Josh Allen does all those things and more. But let me continue.
Talented, but he doesn't.
Let me run that back.
Is close to Mahomes. Leadership, coming from behind, arm talent, able to move. He's now separated himself. He's in a class by himself. Josh Allen's talented, but he doesn't win those games.
I beg your pardon. He doesn't win those games. Just this past week, down 20-3, down 17 points. Josh Allen wills his team back to a 23-20 victory. What do you call that? I call that bringing your team back. putting them on your back and making them come up against a good defense with the Baltimore Ravens. Let me let this guy finish, and I'm going to torch his ass afterwards. Let's go.
Close games like Mahomes does. Mahomes' career now is defined. Not only his talent, coming from behind and winning these close games. Josh Allen hasn't checked that final box. He's not.
Mother effer, are you kidding me? He hasn't checked that final box. Colin, listen, and I know what you're doing. I know what Colin's doing. He's doing the media thing. He's getting people all riled up, and I get that part. But fam, all you had to do was ask your producers to go look back and be like, maybe Joy was like, no, stop. No, last week he did. Like, Colin kept going. He kept on going.
In these close games, he's winning blowouts.
He's got
a better defense.
Yeah.
He's got a better pass rush.
You do.
He has a defensive coach.
We do.
But Allen hasn't proven that he can win these close come-from-behind games like Mahomes, and that's what separates him.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. He did it last week against the Ravens. Clear as day. Down 17 points. Oh, just like the damn Chiefs to the Raiders. 17 points. Right? Let me go back. I'm not going to go back that far. The Rams. We were down against the Rams. What does Josh Allen do? He wills his team back to victory. Before he does that, he stiff arms Aaron Donald to say, get out my way, and then hits Croft in the end zone. We win the game. That's not coming from behind. Boy, you better stop calling Cowherd. I like you. You're a good cat. You're entertaining. You've been doing this a long time. I always tell people, man, doing a show all by yourself every single day, 365 days a week, it's tough. You got to come up with something every single day. But this one you should have threw out the window. And there's some things I say, I throw it out the window. And that's cool. I'll take mine. And I'll come back next week and give you something nice. And then we keep it moving. But this? No, sir. This doesn't cut it. Now, even furthermore, let me just give you some more to say that he came back. He didn't come back, though. Pat Mahomes didn't come back because the Raiders got to stop. The Raiders actually got to stop. So they had the ball back in order to go and win the game. But Hunter Renfrow and freaking Devontae Adams collided, and that's how y'all won the game. Y'all won the game off of McDaniel's dumbass going for 2 and failing, and y'all won the game because 2 receivers ran the same route and collided with each other, and you ran out the clock. So to say that Pat Mahomes is a closer, he came back, but he didn't. He actually failed. He failed to come back. So to say Josh Allen doesn't do those things, you're absolutely wrong in that thing, man. The Chiefs didn't win the game. They lost that shit. Now, did they come back and make it entertaining with the help of some refs? And the refs are horrible that game, by the way. But yes. But, dude, don't act like the man came back and won the game because he didn't. Freaking Derek Carr. Listen, man, let me put it this way. You guys were a bobble away from losing that game. You guys were a receiver colliding into each other from losing that game. Come on, man. Colin Cowherd, bro. Like ya. But yeah, you took a major L on that one. You were incorrect. Using him as he's the guy that comes back and use that example as he's this, he's that. But you were wrong. You were wrong. Derek Carr's the one that came through and handled that. Anyway, it all doesn't matter because the Bills face the Chiefs next week, and then we'll see what's really good. I mean, shoot, you can go right back to the Bills-Chiefs game. Josh Allen came back, pretty much put the team on his back and said, got your ass. 13 seconds is what got the Chiefs back in the game. Our defensive woes. Or you could say Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey kind of put something together and did a whole thing. A lot can be said, but you can't take away what Josh Allen did. The dude is the fucking truth. Period. Anyway, I digress. I digress. But folks, I wanted to just get that Steelers out of the way. I want to get that Colin Cowherd nonsense out the way. That boy, I still like him, so I'm not going to hate on him. It's just like, you were wrong on that one. You are wrong on that one, my G. By the way, we got 423 people watching right now on a Tuesday evening. Do me a favor. Let's get this video to 500 likes. If you have not liked this video, let's get this to 500 likes. By the way, if you guys were able, we're going to do our pick'ems and see how correct we were on our pick'ems from last week. By the way, also, did you guys do well in your fantasy? I certainly did. Khalil Shakir came through for me big time. If you have not picked up if you have not picked up Kenneth Walker, go ahead and pick him up. I stashed him on my bench. never left him. I always thought that he'd come through, and he's about to come through for me because Rashad Penny's done. So that'll be big. But if you guys did your pick'ems and you guys parlayed and you guys did all your live betting, how did you guys do? And if you guys are wondering, man, I want to be able to get in that because I thought I had everything right, and had I just used the app to bet, maybe I would have made some money. Well, you have an opportunity because while these games are going on, you can do live betting. The game, you don't have to do it before. You can do it right during the game. Don't let me tell you about it. Let my man Z-Bot tell you about it. Come on now.
Bettors, your favorite sports book, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in all season long. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props, parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional customer service, BetUS.com has you covered. Visit BetUS.com to sign up today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Let's jump in on that. It's a fun time. If you guys are big on gambling, it's fun. Get in there. I used to do it big time, and I might jump back in just to have it for fun. But you know what I mean? Let's see how it turns out. Did you guys do well in your fantasy games? If you did, kudos to you. By the way, Rico, since Josh Jacobs isn't under contract after this year, think we can swing a trade? They ain't gonna do they let him go? Who knows? They drafted Zaire White. So Zaire White might be the next guy up, but Zaire hasn't taken many snaps behind Josh Jacobs. Well, who knows? Who knows what these Bills will do, man? Honestly, like we got Devin Singletary in his last year. You got Zach Moss is in his third year right now. We got a second-round draft pick of James Cook. Like, I don't know what these guys are doing in the backfield. I really don't. I don't know. They're mismanaged. To me, in my opinion, they're mismanaging that run game, the running backs. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they even know what they're doing. That's just me. That's my opinion. Dude, my man Alan Dusher is coming in with already a score prediction of 45-27. Okay, big fella, I got you. So, how did we do in our pick'ems last week? So let's have a look, see how we did. Because a lot of y'all, I thought we were going to fail miserably. I was looking at these picks. I was like, oof, this one's a tough one. But let's take a look on how we did. So I thought Green Bay was going to win this game. And, buddy, Green Bay lost that game. And a lot of you guys picked the Giants. So guess what? Kudos to y'all with the Giants pick, because I didn't think that was going to happen. Obviously, we knew Buffalo was going to win. Boom. Did the Chargers win? The Chargers, they squeaked out a 30-28, and we picked the Chargers, so we're good with that one. Did Minnesota win? Minnesota, oh my gosh, Minnesota. Did y'all see that? My man is the receiver's trying to make a play, cuts out, moves around, about to make a play. DB gets beat initially, gets back up, and then puts his hand on it and rips the ball and literally debowed that ball away from him. Unfreaking real. What a play by Minnesota. They deserve that win. Minnesota wins, and we said Minnesota was going to win, so we got it. We thought Detroit was going to win. What in the F happened to Detroit Lions? They got skunked 29-0 by the freaking Patriots. My goodness, what the heck happened? So guess what, folks? Detroit is Detroit. Can we say that, or was that just an unlucky game for them? I don't know, man. But Bill Belichick, y'all keep disrespecting Bill Belichick, he gonna let you know. But Detroit did Detroit. That's what my man said. Detroit did Detroit things, man. I don't get that. I really don't get that, man. Like, come on, family. Y'all gotta be better than that. Y'all gotta be better than that. By the way, my man Christian Vargas. What's up, Christian? What's happening, man? He says Josh Allen is one Stephon Diggs injury away from being exposed as an overrated QB. Now, who the fuck is Christian Vargas? Well, Christian Vargas. You can see you got me cussing. I didn't want to cuss, but you know what? You deserve that one. All right, Christian Vargas. I'll play your game. So here's the deal. Josh Allen is, if Josh Allen was 2 years ago, Josh Allen, I would say, oh shoot, yeah, we're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Allen has taken that leap where he's not looking back. So if for some reason Diggs has to sit out, Josh Allen is that elite enough that he can still do what he does. And I've been saying this for the last couple of years now. I was more stronger on this thought process the last year. He's that good that he can get away with it. I was actually saying he's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady never had an elite receiver until Moss came over. But before that, Tom Brady was dealing with good receivers, and he was still able to rack in 6 damn Super Bowls. So if Diggs goes down, next man up. It's just what it is. But because we have an elite quarterback, we can do the next man up thing. You saw exactly what happened this game. 2 of our slot receivers go down. Kumro is done. You got Isaiah McKenzie on the bench. Guess what? Khalil Shakir comes in. Isaiah Hodgins comes in, and he does it. It's just what it is. When you have an elite quarterback, he can get those things done. Now, I'm still going to address your ass because you're putting the bad jujus up in the air, so you can stick that up your ass and take that shit somewhere else, bro. We don't want that negative talk around here. Punk ass. Christian Vargas. Golly. Anyway, I should block your ass for saying some shit like that. Thank you, Don. Yo, Don's letting you have it, man. Yo, sit on that thing. Rotate. If Kelsey goes down, Mahomes will screw too. I mean, listen, we can say that for anybody. I mean, shoot, Devontae went down, and look at Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying. Christian Vargas, you deserve all the smoke you're getting your way, bro. You deserve that shit. Anyway, take that damn energy somewhere else. I should whoop your ass, bro. Anyway, moving on. Detroit lost that one. All right, we picked Seattle. Seattle to win that game. Did Seattle win? Oh, Seattle lost. That was a tough one. That was a crowd pick. I didn't want Seattle. You guys made that pick. Crowd pick made that game. Here's another crowd pick. The Jets. The Jets beat the freaking Dolphins. How about that? 40-17. Tampa Bay squeaks away with a win with a terrible call from the refs. Tennessee comes away with the win. Who did Tennessee play? Tennessee played the Commanders, 21-17. Carson Wentz continues to Carson Wentz. Nothing changes. So be it. Jacksonville. Did Jacksonville win? The Jaguars lose to the Texans. The Texans take a win. San Francisco wins. Dallas comes in and beats the Rams. We all saw that coming for sure. Philly squeaked away with a win. Arizona is a freaking fraudulent team. Cincinnati, I don't know what the hell's going on with Cincinnati, but Cincinnati's pissing me off. They are certainly pissing me off, man. What a fraud. That's a fraudulent team. And squeak a win by the Ravens. And then last but not least, Kansas City wins the game. So how many wins? How many did we do? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 of 15 games right. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. We only got 4 wrong. That is not bad. We're getting better, folks. We're getting better at picking them. So we will do a pick them again on Friday. We'll see how we do. So we got 11 wins. Last week, we were horrible last week. I don't know how we did last week. How did we do last week? Did I count how we did? Because I know we didn't do well. we were some trash. How many games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 games right. We certainly did better this week, folks. We did better this week. Rev and Bot. Let's see what they did. So obviously they both picked Buffalo to win. Bot picked Cleveland to win. So did Cleveland win? I can't remember if Cleveland won. Who did they play? Cleveland freaking Browns. Who the hell did you bum asses play? Oh yeah, the Chargers. That's right. So Bot took the Chargers. Rev took the Chargers. Bot took Cleveland. They both picked Minnesota. They both picked Detroit. They lost that one. They both picked Seattle. They lost that one. They both picked Miami. They lost that one. Bot took Tampa, and Rev took Atlanta. They both took Tennessee. They both took Jacksonville. They both took the Niners. Bot took the Rams. Rev took the Dallas Cowboys. They both took Philly. Bot took the Ravens. And Rev took the Cincinnati Bengals? I mean, shit, I would have done the same thing too. So yeah, I get it. And then they took Cincinnati. So we did better than Bot and Rev. I can just tell you that much just by looking at what's going on here. So my man Rico in fine form tonight. What's up, fam? What's happening? Let's see what we got here. We got my man Christian Vargas comes in with a super chat. It says, this ad is sponsored by my winnings from my Fins versus Bills. Thank you. He's a Fins fan. He's salty. Okay, that makes more sense. Vargas. All right, Mr. Viagra. Let me tell you something, man. Next time we play your asses, you gonna learn, you know what I'm saying, what it means to, you know what I'm saying, to really be sad and upset because you ain't gonna have no winnings. I mean, with the way you guys are playing right now, who knows how you guys are going to end the season? Did you see how your boy got freaking trucked by Quentin Williams? More of that to come, my friend. I'm just telling you right now. But Dolphins fans, I feel for you guys. You guys were on top of the world. I'm on top of the world beating the Bills. And then now look at you guys. Now look at y'all, man. On a 2-game losing streak. Boy, if you guys don't sit your asses down somewhere, ain't nobody checking for y'all. Nobody's checking for y'all, my guy. Anyway, folks, that's it for me, man. We're going to be back at it again on Friday. Hopefully, I'm going to have some Chiefs contributors that are going to be coming on. I'm hoping to try to get that done. My man, Truth to Hearts, what's up, my G? Says, Rico, is Pat and Josh the Biggie and Tupac of the NFL? You mother effing right they are, man. They are the Biggie and Tupac. But the question is, who's Pac and who's Biggie? That's the real question. That's the real question. Actually, that's a poll question for every one of y'all. If Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen, hold on, let me read this first. Ismail Manero, what's up, Ismail? Yo, Buff is going to NE the Pats this year. Revenge round 2. Yo, you guys know what it is. Ismail Manero, you already know what it is, Ish. You already know. So here's a question for the crowd. And I like that. Coming from my man, Truth to Hearts. I like that question, by the way. So I'm going to post this. If Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen were the Tupac and Biggie of the NFL, which I believe they are, who's Biggie and who's Tupac? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. And why. Why is Josh and why is Pat Mahomes this? And let me make it even tougher. In hip-hop artists today, I mean, I don't know who the best, who are the top. I mean, Drake, one of them. If it's not Drake, who's next to Drake? Who's the biggest artist next to Drake right now? Because I couldn't tell you. Like, who's putting out work like Drake? Because you can go Biggie, Tupac. It's easy to do. That's easy to do. But which one would you say? Because I couldn't tell you. Yo, Josh is the Garth Brooks. Listen, I'll take it, man. Lil Baby? Really? Is Lil Baby doing it right now? So my daughter's into that. I'm over 90s, 2000 hip hop dude, man. These new cats, I'm not really into them. But anyway, we'll just stick with Pac and Tupac. Pac and Tupac. Pac and Biggie. Who do you got? I'd love to know what you guys' thoughts. Love to see it. Now, if you guys have any questions, concerns, maybe I didn't hit your super chat, or maybe, I didn't get your comment. This is your opportunity before I get out of here. We're about an hour and a half in. I got another, 5-10 minutes. I can answer any of your questions. Let me know what's good. If you guys are good and you guys feel great and you want to wait till Friday for us to get in on this Kansas City preview game, we can wait till then. But if you guys have anything, let me know. My man JV says, yo, Allen is the Biggie. He's more thuggish, running linemen and linebackers and defensive backs over in the middle of the field, straight talking, taking men's pride. See, that I would make Josh Tupac, because Tupac will run up on you and stomp your ass out in the casino. That is what he does. I mean, you didn't really see Biggie doing too much of that. You know what I'm saying? That public, you know what I'm saying, mashing you guys up. Tupac will do that to you. He'll mush your ass. You know what I mean? So maybe I'd say Josh is the Tupac. And Pat Mahomes is Biggie. I mean, they're both greats. So you can't go wrong with either or. It's just a preference at this point. It's a preference at this point. They said Pat Mahomes is Justin Bieber. Come on now. And Bieber can sing now. Don't disrespect him like that. Somebody said, yay. Who's Benny? Which one is Benny? You say Josh is Benny? Josh is Benny? Benny the Butch? I got you. So Josh is the big, he's the big Tupac. I think he's Tupac too, man. That's what I think. Eminem is still killing it. Ismail Manero, what did you just say? Eminem is still killing it. Killing what? Well, you better stop, man. Eminem is nice, but he ain't put anything out that's got everybody like, yo, where's that new Eminem track? Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. Don't even try that. Score predictions for Sunday? Nah, this is too early for that, brother. Too early for that, Jacob. You got to wait till Friday's show. And even then, you might even have to wait till Sunday's show for the pregame show. Way too early. Way too early for that, brother. Way too much. Way too early. I got my man now. Whippy says, yo, who wins in a 1v1 prime, Randy Moss or J. Cole? Yeah, all right, Whippy. I got you, bro. Let me see what we got here, fellas. Okay, I see what you're saying. Alan Dutcher says, yo, he was born Pac West Coast. Now he's Biggie East Coast. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. What do you think about the how Dable is doing with the Giants? Man, Dable has these Giants playing. My goodness, I did not see this happening, man. But it also helps that they have a freaking run game. Saquon Barkley is back to his old self. Saquon Barkley is doing things, man. He had that nice wild card run that freaking got them right into there, and then obviously caps off with a freaking a touchdown. But Daniel Jones, he's got Daniel Jones kind of feeling comfortable and getting the ball out. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with Green Bay, but that's not the point. The point is the Giants are 4-1. Philly is 5-0. The NFC East is actually looking like a damn division. The NFC East has always been like 500. All four teams are like 500. Only one team is probably decent. Like right now, you're looking at the Giants. They're 4-1 in the NFC East. They're second place. Obviously, Philly being number one because they're undefeated. Philly 5-0. Dallas is 4-1. Giants are 4-1. Washington just bench Wentz and just go with freaking what's that quarterback's name? I forgot his name, but like go with that dude, man. I like him too. His name is eluding me right now. Golly, what are the Washington Commanders doing? They got some good receivers on that team. Good receivers, and Wentz is just wentzing it up. Makes you want to Wentz. Golly, man. Anyway, folks, Whippy's on it again. He says, who wins prime Randy Moss and prime Jerry Rice or current? So Jerry Rice is always the GOAT. So everybody knows that. Let's get that out the way. Everyone for bars is waiting on M. They do. Not gonna lie. I mean, listen, nobody really goes at him because they know he's got it like that. So let me see what we got here. Before I get out of here. Yeah, man, 5-0 Eagles, 4-1 Giants, 4-1 Eagles, man. The freaking Commanders, man. Golly. Sorry ass. What's the damn quarterback's name? I know he's a good quarterback. I forgot his name. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Where's his ass at? Tyler Heineke. That's what it was. I knew I remembered it. I just couldn't. It wasn't coming to my head. Tyler Heineke has done much better. And he looks better. Like he gives these guys a freaking chance, man. So it is what it is. Anyway, folks, we got 329 people watching right now. If you guys have any questions, concerns, statements, you got beef with me, you got beef with something that somebody said, or you feel like, man, this is the way to go. This is the podcast for you, and you enjoy it, and you guys want to support. There's ways to support. You can join the Bing Squad. You can join and subscribe to our channel. And be here for the views. You can support us by joining and becoming a member. And you have your tier memberships. You have your little emblem that you go right into the chat. So if you guys look in the chat right now, you'll notice that there are some members in this chat as we speak. Let me just pull up. I'm scrolling through right now. Pull up some members of the chat so you guys can see the emblems right next to them. Boom, 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 boom. I went all the way. Man, I got to catch up on the chat, man. I got to catch up on this chat. But anyway, if you guys want to be part of it, this is your opportunity. Got my man Kevin Page. He just became a member today. You'll see that as well. So that's the way to support us. It's always, listen, never expected, but always appreciated. Any type of support that you guys do the page. If you guys have not visited our page, our fan page, we've got all types of merch there. We've got some new gear. If you guys have not picked it up, we've got this new one that's hot cakes right now. It's going fire. If you're reading this, Buffalo won yesterday. That one seems to be a big burner right now. That one's a lot of people are copying that. This one was a surprise one. The people are speaking and loving this one here. And it's the wing looking like a buffalo. And last but not least, we just came up with this design. And this is the Stephon Diggs him. That's that him tee right there. So y'all can support at bffanshop.com. You guys have been supporting us. I'm wearing one of our our ones right now. This is division champs. We run the East. That's what I'm rocking right now. So I appreciate y'all. It is never unappreciated, man. I really do. You don't ever have to, but the support is always appreciated. I can tell that right now. But that's it, man. That's it for me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been supporting since day one. We've been doing this a long time, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. So we appreciate the support. And shout out to all podcasters out there. Shout out to all content creators. It's a tough business to even just take time away from the family and, you know what I'm saying, and put things together, number one. So it's tough, man. I remember the days that I was only getting 2 or 3 views. You know what I'm saying? And now some games, depending on how hot it is, we're getting like 1,200, 1,500. So it's really nice to see, man. So it's dope. And it's nice to see how far the channel has come. So that's it for me, man. I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to get out of here. Smash that like right before we get out of here. So there's what? I want to try. Let's get this video to 500 likes. If you get out of here, smash a like before you leave. And we'll go from there. So that's it for me, folks. Let me get out of here. Let me get my music on.
Yeah. It's
That's
the Bills
it.
Mafia. This is what we gonna do.
We are back at it again Friday for a preview show. I'm going to have somebody from the Chiefs on there. I'm going to try my best to try to get somebody because I need someone to talk to me and let me know what they feel about this Chiefs game that's coming up. We got my man Rev, Rated Rev, next on Wednesday. Tomorrow he's going to be showing up. He's going to be talking about a preview going towards the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a big one. 4 o'clock game. Everybody's watching. It's going to be dope. If you guys enjoyed this show, do me a favor. Smash that like before you get out of here. Throw a microphone on that. Let me know what's good. I didn't give you guys the milk carton alert. I did on purpose. I didn't do it today. I'm going to let it slide, man. 38-3. How can you find someone that's missing? We're going to wait till the real game. Hopefully we have 2 weeks in a row that we got nobody missing. I gave you guys a break. So I appreciate it. Talvin Walker, I see you, Talvin. Talvin showing love, and I appreciate that, Talvin. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. And I'll catch you on the flip side. And I'm gone. Bills Mafia all day. Go Bills. Go ahead and cop your tees. This is it. He is him. Let's go.
Reppin' the mafia, yeah. Reppin' the mafia, Bills, mafia, yeah. You better know that. Look how we throwin' and catch it, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. You better know that. Look how we running and hitting, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. Mafia up in your city, time to get gritty. Screaming and yelling, we bugging. Look at the red and blue, stadium flooded. Homie, your city is nothing. On guard, we can do it. Every yard we improve it. Each down we moving. Buffalo Bills is coming. Better get ready, cause you know we not losing. Yeah. Got another touchdown, yeah. Got another touchdown, yeah. Got another touchdown, yeah. Got another touchdown, yeah. Cause we the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, we the Buffalo Bills. You better know that. Look how we throwing and catch it, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. You better know that. Look how we running and hitting, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. Reppin' the mafia, yeah. Reppin' the mafia, Bills, mafia, yeah. You better know that. Look how we throwing and catch it, cause we are unstoppable, yeah. You better know that. Look how we running and hitting, cause we are unstoppable, yeah.